Here's a young man that hails from the great state of Oklahoma, from Oklahoma City, with one of his very big hit records, an old friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Tommy Collins.
I whistled at a pretty girl on a corner downtown. She saw me when I winked my eye, and then she turned around.
Born September 28, 1930, just outside of Oklahoma City, Leonard Raymond Sipes is better known as Tommy Collins, an American country music singer and songwriter. As a child, he began to sing and write songs, strongly encouraged by his mother, eventually appearing on the Capitol Hill area radio station KLPR. Following graduation from Putnam City High School, he attended college at Central State, where he entered talent contests and worked as a disc jockey. In 1951, still living in Oklahoma City, he obtained a contract, recording a handful of singles for the California-based record label Morgan. In the early 50s, he served in the Marine Corps during the Korean War. After being discharged, he settled in Bakersfield, California. His songs weren't as polished as those country musicians coming out of Nashville, and they didn't have the grit of honky-tonk. This different style of country music made Collins instrumental in helping create the Bakersfield Sound of country music. In 1953, he signed a contract with Capitol Records, adopting the stage name Tommy Collins. He made his first appearance on the Grand Ole Opry in 1954. He had 3 top 10 hits between 1954 and 1955. By 1960, his contract with Capitol expired. He had a religious conversion and spent a few years as an ordained minister, writing and producing sacred music. By 1963, he left the church and re-entered the secular music industry. During his career, Tommy Collins had 5 top 10 hits, and wrote songs for many singers, including Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, Mel Tillis, The Strangers, Farron Young, and George Strait. Haggard took Collins' Carolyn and the Roots of My Raisin to the top of the charts in the early 70s. George Strait had a #1 with Collins' song, You Ain't Lovin'. Fellow Oklahoman Roger Miller says he got his songwriting attitude from Tommy.
Rooms to let 50 cents.
In 1993, Collins performed songs by the German label Bear Family at a music festival in England and remained an active songwriter until his death in the year 2000. In addition to the many songs written for other artists, Tommy Collins released 12 albums throughout his career, having charted 13 singles. Just before his death, he was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. And Tommy Collins was inducted into the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame.